So when doing any dark lip, the most important step is making sure that your lips are nice and moisturized. So I am using the Lush Honey Trap, and off camera, I also scrubbed my lips with a little bit of sugar. If you don't want to pay for expensive lip scrubs or anything, I like to dip my finger in a little bit of olive oil and then in a little bit of sugar. Any kind of sugar, something rough though, not Splenda or Equal, you know, something that's powdered. You want a nice coarse sugar. Brown sugar is really good. Regular hard sugar, just as fine. And then you can really just scrub all the dead skin off your lips, which I did before, and now they're nice and soft. So now I'm gonna go in with the Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil. If you have oily skin, I wouldn't use this underneath your makeup, but I'm a little bit drier than usual, so I'm just gonna pat that on. And you don't really want to rub skincare products into the skin like that. Nice and smooth. So I'm just gonna do one eye and then I'm gonna zoom in and do the other one. I'll be right back. So I'm starting off with an eye pencil. I believe it's Maybelline, but as always, I'll have a link down below to my blog and all the product information will be there. And I'm messily running this along my upper and lower lash line. You don't want to be neat with this at all because we're gonna smudge it out with a blending brush. And I'm just popping that on my inner waterline all the way to the inner corner of my eye. By the way, don't mind my brows. You can see my unibrow growing back in. I'm Greek, I'm hairy, and I can't afford to get them threaded every other day, which is what I would probably need. So here, I'm also making sure that I do rub it in the lash line because we don't want any skin showing. And now I'm going in with a 217 brush from MAC, and I'm just blending it all out. I'm now using this product by Charlotte Tilbury. It's called the color Chameleon, and this is the color Black Diamonds, and I'm putting that right over the eyeliner. And first I'm blending it out with my finger, and then I'm going to use a brush. Again, this doesn't have to be neat at all. I think the point of this look is just for it to be kind of messy and grungy. I also forgot to mention that I didn't use an eyeshadow primer, which I normally use on every single makeup look, because I want this look to start to crease later. I want it to look nice and messy and grungy and lived in, and I don't want it to look like I tried so hard. I don't know, I think that just makes the look a little cooler. I'm now using Kat Von D's liquid liner pen, and you can see that I have the pen angled to the side, so I'm using the side of the pen rather than the tip, and this just makes it really easy if you ever have trouble with liquid liner. So this part can get a little tricky, but just take your time. You're just extending that line in the inner corner and then making just a little triangle, and then you're just gonna fill it in. Again, take your time. There's no reason to rush. It took me like 5 minutes just to do this part alone, but it just really gives a nice feline look to the eyes. So when you have hooded eyes, it can be kind of tricky to do wing liner because they sometimes end up bending the wing, but the key is to keep your brow completely relaxed. You can see that I'm not raising my eyebrow, and that's when I'm mapping out the shape of my liner. So you can see how gently I'm actually touching my skin. I'm not pressing down hard at all. And now is when you want to raise your eyebrow and fill in all the blank spaces that you missed when your eye was relaxed. And and you're just repeating the process of keeping your eye relaxed and then raising it and filling in the blanks until you're happy with your wing. And you can see that it looks good when it's raised. Now it's relaxed. Now it's raised again. And the wing still looks really pretty. So I'm now using a crap load of mascara. I believe this is L'Oreal Volume Million lashes or something like that. I didn't want to use fake lashes for this look because, again, I wanted it to look a lot more effortless, and lashes tend to give a very done up look. So I'm just piling on a lot of mascara. So with a damp beauty blender, I use this Skin Tint by Hourglass, and I don't know how I'm feeling about it. It gave a really nice glow, but I feel like it was just a little too thick to be called a skin tint, and I kind of got a little product buildup around my nose, which I wasn't crazy about. Yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about this one. If you guys have any recommendations on how you use it to make it look nice, please let me know. Another product that I just wasn't crazy about, I tried it for the first time. It's the Estee Lauder Smoothing Concealer, and it's supposed to reduce the look of fine lines, but I think it actually emphasized every single line, crack, crease, wrinkle that I had under my eye, and I feel like it aged me a lot. And usually when I set products with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, it doesn't look cakey at all, and you'll see on a close-up shot in a little that underneath my eyes it did look kind of cakey. I'm just using a small precision brush to smooth out the bottom lash line, and you can see now close up just the lines under my eyes and the product buildup that I really was not happy with. So now for the star of the show, the lips. I'm using a lip liner from ColourPop Cosmetics, and I'm filling in the entire lip space first and blotting in between each layer. And you can see that that lip shape sucks. So that's when we go in afterwards and line our lips. And I always start from the outer corner going in towards the Cupid's bow, doing small feathering strokes. I feel like when you do this rather than one huge McDonald's M, it just comes out a lot cleaner and you get a much nicer lip shape. And again, you start off with your lips relaxed, and then you can smile and fill in the little gaps, just like when we were doing our eyes. And you can even leave it like this. I use lip liners as lipsticks all the time, but I really wanted to go for the kill. So I went in with OCC's Lip Tart in Black Dahlia, which made me feel like I came straight out of True Blood. I love it. It's dark, it's shiny, and it lasts all night. And a good trick to make sure you don't get lipstick on your teeth is to suck on your finger, and that'll get off any excess product. I'm now using Laura Mercier's Cream Contour, which you don't want to leave like that, you want to blend it out. I didn't want to use any blush. I wanted my skin to look kind of pale and just have this strong contour look, just to really add to that vampy vibe. And you can see I'm using my beauty blender just to make sure that I blend it out. And of course I have lipstick all over my arm. And the final step is using MAC Cosmetics Cream Color Base in Shell as a highlight. And that is pretty much the finished look. Honestly, despite the whole skin situation, I love this look. I love how badass it is. I feel like a vampire. I feel like I can rule the world. I love how grungy the eyes look because they creased. And anyone can achieve this look. It's really, really easy. So if you like this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love all your support, and I'll see you guys next time.